And so now, like that 2007, I always look at that roster, like that 2007 roster.
We had 13 Pro Bowlers.
13 Pro Bowl. That roster was insane.
Yeah, 13 Pro Bowlers, dude.
Insane.
Yeah.
In freaking sane.
Damn near the whole line. Damn near the whole O-line went. TG went. I mean, not TG. T.O. went. Witt goes. Romo goes. Marion goes. Like, yeah, it was ridiculous, bro.
So you mentioned the name. Throughout that time, T.O. comes.
T.O. came in 06, yeah.
So
he was not a Parcells favorite.
Yeah. So this goes back to when people talk about Jerry meddling and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
This wasn't a Bill Parcells.
This was not a Parcells
trade.
move. No.
This is
the Jerry move.
This is the Jerry move.
This is Jerry
right.
move,
This is
yeah.
the Jerry move. This is what is T.O. like? Like what is he as a player, as a person, and how did that dynamic work in the locker room and on the field at that time?
This is the crazy thing about 8-1. I think a lot of media, you'll never hear teammates say he was a horrible teammate.
Right.
He didn't show up to play.
Just Donovan McNabb.
Yeah,
that's personal.
That's personal.
That's personal.
That's personal. You know, I got a whole story for that one too, because he told us everything that happened.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
And so T.O. gets there, and immediately Parcells done told himself, I don't care who he is, I'm not gonna like him. At first he would just call him 8-1. So that's why I always mess with him all the time. But 8-1. That's what he knows. That's his number though. That's his number anyway. So he don't mind you calling him 8-1. It's just I think the way Parcells said it.
Right.
And then as we got into training camp, he wouldn't even call him his number or his name. He called him the player.
The player when he was on the bike.
All right, you talk about the funniest shit, dude.
Let's hear about it.
So this is how this originated though. Remember that's the year Lance Armstrong gets busted for the doping stuff.
Yes.
And it's in the middle of Tour de France and everything and stuff like that. So T.O. has this idea. He's already plotted this, dude. He had pulled his hammy. Yeah. He pulled his hammy. And he went and got his own second opinion outside of gym them and everything. He was like, man, I know it's strained. He said, I know my body. It's not feeling right. So he went. It was a tear. It was a tear. So now he's on there. We had just played Seattle in the preseason. I got a high ankle sprain. Marion rolled up on me in the end zone, rolled up on the back of my ankle. This is the irony of it. I was blocking Ken Hamlin when he was playing for Seattle. So as soon as he got there, I was like,
come on,
dude,
dog.
you remember, man, when he was in the end zone? You could have said, bro, it's preseason. You could have pulled me out the way, man.
Right.
He was like, man, look, I ain't know he was going to fall like that.
Then he realized when he got there, Marion wouldn't fall like that.
So I get a high ankle sprain. So I'm already in the boot and everything. Got to be riding my bike during training camp and everything. And T.O. go, hey, I got something for y'all tomorrow at practice. And I was like, man, what you got? He said, you'll see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. So I get on out there, man. I get on my bike, dude. Now all of a sudden you hear a crowd. You kind of hear some laughter, and you hear the crowd going loud. And I was like, that must be 8-1 right there. Then when he came around that corner with that yellow jersey and the bike tights on, bruh, and the helmet with the shades, and he ordered the bike clip shoes with the clip in. He came down there, man, just got on the bike like ain't nothing happened, and sat right next to me. I said, oh, no. You move this bike over. Nope, ain't finna look like I'm partying with you, dude. Nope, I'm riding over here. He was like, what, man, what? I was like, bruh, you figure cussed out. And you just see Parcells just staring at him the whole time, bruh. I was like, this guy here he is definitely going to poke the bear. He is that guy. Yeah. I mean, it was all in fun because I'm like, he want me to ride the bike. Cool. Had to get my bike gear. I was like, this boy really did. He ordered it, dude, and had it shipped to Oxnard.
That's crazy.
To ride the bike.
So you go from give me the damn ball and Keyshawn.
Hey, look.
To now you go to.
Now I go to T.O.
Yeah. But his work ethic, like
dude,
this is.
Like none other. Like none other. He definitely made me step mine up because you know the times where we would, after a play, there's an end zone.
Yep.
Things like that. And I remember when he first started that, Gary used to be like, hey, we can't go to end zone after every play. He like, ain't that the goal?
Yeah.
My goal is to get to the end zone. Now, what you doing? I was like, what are you gonna say about that? Okay, we just can't do it every play. We can't. How about we just, we do it every 5 or he was like, all right, we're in the period with it. Everybody. He said, even you. And Gary was like, even me? Okay. So all the coaches have to start running down after we finished our 12-play or whatever it was drive within team period. Everybody. That's why Buck would always announce last play.
Right.
Everybody get ready. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it. But he got us used to that's where we wanted to finish our drives. Every drive we wanted to finish in the end zone.
Right.
Put that work ethic. Like he would come out some days without his cleats. He'd come out in flats on grass. Like, dude, what you doing? Like, man, I'm working on my footwork, man, getting in and out of my breaks to keep me from spreading out and trying to reach. I got to get there and stay low. I was like, damn, I never thought about that one, brother. I said, but I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna get these turf shoes with these nubs.
Like linemen. Right.
Like them linemen. I work on it that way. Them turf shoes heavy though, bro. So
Yeah.
I stopped doing. I said, no, I'm gonna get these cleats, dog. Forget that. But it was just the little bitty things extra that he would do with stuff. And you watch him work his releases, and I used to try to work different stuff to improve my game off of the stuff I saw him do. And I'd be picking his brain, talking to him all the time, just like I did with TG.
Right.
2 different players, but I was like, shit, I can incorporate some of TG with me. I incorporate some of the stuff he does with it. If I can bring that into the slot, I should be okay.
Right.
So that's what I started trying to do. And sometimes where I could do a power release. Sometimes I got to do my TG and do a speed release.
Right.
But it was helping my game. Keep doing this every year. I said, okay, I got to get better at this. Okay, every year I got to get better at this. And the one thing I will credit Todd Haley for is when I got there, my rookie year, Parcells compared me to Hines Ward and what was my other receiver that used to be in
Steve Smith?
No. Oh, God dang it.
What team?
He was with Baltimore for a second. He was with Arizona.
Boston? David Boston?
Not David Boston. Went to Florida State.
Not P-Dub.
No, receiver. The other receiver. Went to Florida State. God dang it.
I can't think about it.
I can't.
It'll come to us.
But anyway,
Taylor, look it up.
He made me. I had to watch all of their film. He's like, yeah, you do the dirty work that they do. Because you know Hines Ward had to go in there and block them safeties, crack them safeties. Other receiver he made me do. Anquan Bolden.
Okay, yep.
And he's like, Anquan, you got to do what they do. That's going to be you. That's what you got to do. It was like, bigger than both of them, but okay. Okay, this should be it. Man, people understand going to crack them safeties and hitting linebackers, bro.
That's a different life.
That's not for the weak-hearted, bro.
No. At that time, you had real safety that would knock your head off, and you had linebackers you had nasty linebackers.
You had 245, 50-pound linebackers, not these 225, not these hybrids.
No, you had real mean dudes.
Bruh.
So, of course, we all heard about the TO on the bike, right? But then we also hear about the TO with I got 75 million reasons.
25.
25 million.
Yeah.
You remember the reason?
Yeah.
Like, what was the backstory behind the whole
He took a couple
suicide thing?
He took the wrong, and wasn't a suicide.
I don't know. I mean, I'm doing my air quotes.
Yeah, I got you. He basically said he took the wrong medication. He thought he was taking the one the doctors had gave him, helped him go to sleep, but it wasn't. It was the wrong ones he took, and that's what you get there.
Yeah.
That's just from him.
Yeah.
That's from him. All right, this ain't media saying this stuff. That's from A1.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey.
But it was never that was never his.
Hell no.
Never his thought process.
Right. Hell no.
Right. And I like over the time, like I've gotten to know T.O. and we spent time together. Like it never seemed to be like that was his thing.
Ever.
But again, when you're in Dallas, the smallest thing.
Absolutely.
When you're Terrell Owens, it gets blown out of proportion.
True.
Is this weighing on the locker room? Is it weighing on Parcells and all that kind of stuff? And weighing like how?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so at all. Simply because of T.O.'s not worried about it. But I don't think, and I'm trying to think, did that happen in 06? Was that 06 or 08? I'm trying to think if Parcells was here or was it Wade?
Might have been Wade.
I think it was Wade.
Okay.
So it had to be 08 then.
Yep.
Had to be 08. And that's in the midst of the year we have you go from 13-3 to some turmoil.
Right.
You go to some turmoil.
Yeah.
And so that was in the middle of all that.